Admiral Helena Chen watched the alien armada approach Earth through the command deck's tactical display. Thousands of Treasury vessels, their crystalline hulls glinting in the sunlight, had emerged from the recently discovered wormhole near Neptune's orbit. They had ignored all hails, all warnings, all attempts at communication. "Status of the barrier?" she asked, her voice steady, despite the weight of 12 billion lives resting on her shoulders. Commander Jackson consulted his neural interface. "Barrier integrity at 98%, Admiral. All planetary defense systems online. Sole defense fleet in position." Helena nodded, her weathered face betraying no emotion. Humanity had prepared for this moment ever since the Arcturus incident 50 years earlier, the first and last time they had allowed an alien force to catch them unprepared. "Open a channel," she ordered. "All frequencies, all known translation protocols." The communications officer complied. "Channel open, Admiral." Helena straightened her uniform and looked directly into the transmission array. "Attention, Treasury Fleet. This is Admiral Helena Chen of the United Earth Defense Force. Your unannounced approach to our home system constitutes an act of aggression under Galactic Compact Article 7. You have ignored 17 requests for identification and purpose." She paused, letting the translation algorithms do their work. "I am authorized to issue one final warning. Withdraw your forces immediately, or your worlds will burn." The bridge fell silent as her words traveled across the void. For 3 tense minutes, there was no response. Then, the main view screen flickered to life, revealing the Treasury High Commander. The alien was imposing even through a screen over 7 feet tall, with armored exoskeletal plates covering a muscular frame. 4 eyes arranged in a diamond pattern glowed with bioluminescent intensity, and when it spoke, double rows of crystalline teeth glinted. "Human Admiral," the translation came through. "Your species amuses us. We have conquered 17 worlds in this sector alone. Our technology is centuries beyond yours. Our warriors are bred for conquest. Your warning is noted and dismissed." The transmission cut off. Commander Jackson turned to Helena, his expression grim. "They're accelerating toward Mars orbit, Admiral. Weapons signatures detecting power buildup." Helena closed her eyes briefly. "So be it. Activate the Prometheus Protocol." High Commander Zelvarix of the Treasury Dominion felt confidence surge through his warrior's heart. This invasion would be his crowning achievement. Earth, a water-rich, resource-abundant planet, would make an ideal colony for the expanding Dominion. The humans' pathetic threats were typical of prey species facing their inevitable subjugation. "Their defenses are primitive, High Commander," his tactical officer reported. "Basic kinetic barriers, nuclear-tipped missiles, energy weapons limited to light-speed delivery systems." Zelvarix clicked his mandibles in amusement. "As expected. Prepare the first wave. Target their orbital defenses first, then major military installations. Standard conquest protocol." High Commander, his sensor officer, interrupted. "I'm detecting energy fluctuations near their sun. Anomalous readings." "Elaborate," Zelvarix demanded. "Unknown technology. It appears they've constructed something around their star. Multiple structures. I've never seen configurations like this." Zelvarix dismissed the concern with a wave of his armored claw. "Some desperate attempt at a superweapon, no doubt. Proceed with the attack." The first wave of Treasury warships surged forward, weapons charging. They encountered no resistance, suspiciously so. The human defenses remained powered but inactive, tracking the invaders, but holding fire. "They're surrendering already?" Zelvarix's second-in-command questioned. Before Zelvarix could respond, his ship shuddered violently. Warning signals blared across command consoles. The view screen showed a stunning sight. The human sun was changing. Massive structures previously hidden by the star's corona had activated, creating a network of energy conduits around the stellar surface. "What is this?" Zelvarix demanded. His science officer stared at the readings in disbelief. "They've built a Dyson swarm. They've harnessed their entire star." The human sun flared unnaturally, its energy visibly flowing into the orbital megastructures. Then, with horrifying precision, a concentrated beam of stellar plasma erupted from one of the structures, crossing the vast distance to Mars' orbit in seconds. Zelvarix watched in stunned silence as the beam struck the vanguard of his fleet. 30 of his finest warships simply ceased to exist, vaporized by temperatures matching the surface of a star. "Impossible," he whispered. "No species at their development stage should possess such technology." His communications officer turned to him, mandibles trembling. "High Commander, we're receiving a transmission from Earth." Admiral Chen's face appeared on screen again, her expression unchanged. "High Commander Zelvarix, perhaps I wasn't clear before. Allow me to explain. After the Arcturus incident, humanity united with one purpose. Never again would we be vulnerable. We dedicated our entire civilization, our entire economy, to defense. What you're witnessing is one small component of the Prometheus Protocol, our sun, weaponized." She leaned forward slightly. "We've studied your kind. The Treshorari Dominion has conquered 17 worlds, yes, all of them defenseless or divided. You seek easy targets. You've never faced a unified species that transformed their star into a weapon." The human admiral's voice remained calm as another beam of stellar plasma obliterated a second wave of Treshorari ships. "We know the locations of all 7 Treshorari homeworlds. We've mapped your colonies, your shipyards, your agricultural centers. Our Prometheus array can project this same force anywhere within 50 light-years." Zelvarix felt something alien creep into his warrior's heart. Fear. "The choice is yours, High Commander. Withdraw now, and we shall consider this an unfortunate misunderstanding. Continue, and I will fulfill my promise. Your worlds will burn." 3 days later, Admiral Chen stood before the United Earth Council, delivering her report. "The Treshorari fleet has retreated beyond the Kuiper Belt. Their High Command has sent formal communications requesting diplomatic talks." Councillor Mbeki nodded in approval. The Prometheus Protocol worked precisely as designed, a deterrent we never wanted to use. "Yes," Helena agreed, "though I take no pleasure in it. We've revealed our greatest defense. Others will learn of it now, and they will stay away because of it," Councillor Nakamura added. "Peace through strength, the oldest doctrine in human history." Helena gazed out the window at the gleaming spires of New Geneva, humanity's rebuilt capital after the devastation of the Arcturus incident. She thought of the billions who had died then and the promise humanity had made to the stars afterward. "We gave them one warning," she said softly. "That's more than they gave us at Arcturus." "And what of the diplomatic talks?" asked Councillor Cheng. "What will you say to them?" Helena turned back to face the council, her expression resolute. "The same thing we will say to any species that threatens Earth. We come in peace. We stay in peace. But if provoked, your worlds will burn." The council chamber fell silent, the weight of humanity's new position in the galaxy settling over them all. They had become what they once feared, a species so dangerous that others would think twice before threatening them. It was a terrible responsibility, but as Helena knew all too well, the alternative was extinction. "Let us hope," she said finally, "that we never have to fulfill that promise again."